Do you want to stop playing stupid games?
Do you want me to do that
Flappy
again?
Birds. Like,
Do you want me to do our intro again? There's our intro as well. Look, I'm making progress every day. Sounds like he's doing all right.
23.
0.
Come on, man. Let's get on
Right.
this.
PictureSquish.
Hello and welcome to another episode of PictureSquish, where we take a script, work on it, and then try and act it out.
Yes.
I'm Stan and I'm here with Harri and Jake, and today
Hello.
we're working on a script called...
PictureSquish.
No, that's the name
Script
of it.
1.
Script 1. I guess one of the things we'll do in this next hour is come up with a name for our script as well.
Yes.
So what's the idea of this script?
Jake, I want the first idea that pops into your head.
Well, pictures.
Oh, it's a radio play. So
What?
it's a radio play.
So we can't have any images.
We can, but we have to
Probably
describe
not.
them, create them through our voices, you know.
Okay. Let's have a bus.
A bus.
So a bus.
A bus?
Next word from Jacob.
Who's Jacob?
That's the bus.
Stan.
Stan, right, okay.
We've
got a bus, and we've got two people on that bus.
That's the bus.
Okay, we'll think of sound effects later.
That's the bus.
For the moment, we need to come up with some sort of concept of a story.
2 people on the bus.
Yeah.
And one of them's got, like,
Careful.
no diseases, just they've got a pet, like, pigeon or something.
Okay.
Pet pigeon, I like it.
One has
On
a
the
pet
bus with
pigeon.
them?
Yeah,
Okay.
on a leash.
So, and another passenger has a problem with this.
Yeah.
Doesn't like pigeons. Has a fear of pigeons, perhaps.
And is racist.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so-
I think that's good.
I think we should call this Jake's Pigeon Tail.
I get it. Tail spelt T-A-L-E or T-A-I-L. You'd never know because it's a radio play.
you
It's
don't
never
know.
going to be written down.
It's phonetic.
No one's going to get that. Okay, so we have a bus, and where is this bus driving through? Stoke.
Stoke-on-Trent, yeah.
All right. Is it flooded around there at the moment?
Don't know. Who even knows if it's in the present tense?
So this is set in like 18th century then, maybe
2042.
2042 in the future.
Yeah.
So would they even have buses? Would they even have pigeons?
They're doing Stoke.
Okay.
What do you mean would they even have pigeons?
I don't know. They're a pest. Like rats are going to be gone soon, aren't they? People are going to get rid of them, and then rats with wings are called pigeons.
Yeah.
They're a vermin.
Where do bats come into it?
I didn't say bats.
No, but
Let's
I
rhyme with rats.
want to know
What,
where
cats?
bats come in. Yeah,
Huh?
cats.
Cats are.
Where
always
are they going to be in
domestic.
10 years?
I don't know.
You
Same
seem
place.
to have all the
This
answers
is not
about
10
the future.
years away. This is.
How long?
Well, you say 42. That's like 18 years away. At
I
least.
wasn't listening.
No, that's 28. isn't it?
So 28 years away. So you seem to have all the answers. So where are cats going to be? What's the dog situation going to be like?
Where have we got the dogs
Is
from
Doge-
bats? I thought we were talking about
Doge
bats.
still going to be a thing?
I don't think so.
That
I
mean-
really hope not. If it is,
Such.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Much.
No, it said such.
such.
Oh, such.
Wow.
Yeah. Such wow.
Wow.
Are we really Okay.
Such
So we've got a bus driving through Stoke in the year 2042, and there are two people on this bus,
Yep.
not including the driver, or including the driver. Maybe one of them is a driver/passenger.
Well, no, I'd say there's more than 2 people on the bus.
There are.
But these are the 2 people in our story.
Right. Okay.
I reckon there's about 8 people on the bus.
8.
Yeah. You don't have to write that down. They're insignificant characters.
So we have 6 extras.
We better get some more
don't
people. I
need-
mean, we've only
we
got
don't
3
need
people
extras.
here.
Yeah.
They're all silent. They're all deaf.
So we have
And they were
a
listening.
bus for the deaf, dumb, and blind.
But
Yeah.
2 of them are not deaf, dumb, or blind.
No, they're-
Somebody's brought a pigeon on.
They're average, yeah. Yeah.
They're average. What do you mean they're average?
They've got all
They're
the
normal.
They've got all the
Senses.
right senses.
they've got all the normal senses,
Right.
like taste and site.
Okay.
And
Is this vital information?
yeah, well, it will be for our character.
This sets the scene, doesn't it? It's like, what sort of a world are we living in? It's 2042. No one knows what it's like.
So it's 2042. There's no rats.
There's no rats. Don't know where the cats are. Don't know where the bats are.
Still buses.
Still
Haven't
pigeons.
phased out
No.
buses. Libraries went 20 years ago. Buses still knocking about.
Yeah.
Libraries.
In Stoke, though, let's remember where we are.
We're in Stoke.
Yeah.
Somewhere like London might not have buses anymore, but we're still in Stoke.
Stoke.
Yeah.
Stoke-on-Trent.
Why Stoke, Jake?
Stoke-on-Trent. That was my choice.
Stan, why Joke? Why Trent? What? Stoke.
It was the first place it came to my mind.
Right.
Spontaneous.
Fair enough. Driver moving a lot. So I've got
So they
two
paid
people on a bus. One has a pet pigeon. The bus is driving through Stoke-on-Trent. The year is 2042. There are other people on the bus who all have their senses.
Okay.
There are 8 other people on the bus.
Sorry, there are 8.
Just to make that clarification
There
clear.
are 8 other people on the bus. Now, what's going to happen, Jake? What's this pigeon going to do that's going to really irritate everyone? If it was a parrot, it could be screaming racial terms, but you've gone with pigeon. You're very limited.
This is in the future, though. The pigeons might be genetically mutated into equivalents of parrots.
No, it's the normal pigeon.
Right, yeah, you've really limited.
So this
So he's
pigeon-
given you an opportunity to make it a better story, and you've gone for just no, it's a normal pigeon. It's a normal pigeon. I was trying to throw you a bone by letting you know that pigeons are very limited in what they can do to contribute to a story.
That's fine. It's a narrow story. So basically, these 2 people on the bus, they've got like day saver tickets. So they've
Right.
just got one ticket for like £2.20 or something.
Day saver sort of lets you travel all around
Yeah.
Stoke and all of its amazing tourist attractions for one day.
Yeah, and
Too quick.
basically,
Are there any new tourist attractions in Stoke in 2042?
Are there any
Have
at
they
the
moved
moment?
Big Ben there, or
there's they opened a new like arcade. In like 2031 or something.
so they opened something in 2041
31.
that's going out of date now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So is it a museum or is it just an arcade?
It's an arcade like in Tron.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not important though. They're not going to the arcade. It's not a very popular place, to be honest.
Right, I'll write that. They are not going to the new arcade.
So he's got this pigeon on the bus, right?
Yeah.
Why? Generally, when I'm on buses, normal these days, contemporary buses, contemporary people, contemporary pets. You don't really go on the bus with your dog. Normally, you can, but you don't normally. So unless you're maybe taking it, maybe it's its birthday or something, and you want to give it a ride on the bus, or maybe you need to take it to the vet, and you have to go by bus.
Yeah.
So why is this pigeon on the bus? Like, it's
He's just that. It's just very attached to his pigeon. Like he
The
takes
man.
it-
literally
yeah.
attached, or just
Is it a man or a woman?
A man.
How
And-
old is this
and-
man?
Oh, 30. 30.
Right. So he's 30 living in the year 2042.
So he's 2 in real life. That's weird, isn't it?
This guy is 2 now.
does he know that this is his fate to
Yeah.
be on a bus with a pigeon in 30 years' time?
And nothing will happen to him.
Yeah, no, we haven't finished the story yet.
Okay.
We're just getting to the climax.
So there was a man.
So there's a man on the bus with a
We're getting to the climax already.
the first climax.
Right. We plan on having
It's a
multiple
non-linear
climaxes.
narrative. Yeah, so this pigeon eats his day saver ticket.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
now we're getting somewhere.
So he's on the bus, but he's not got a ticket because the pigeon's eaten it and swallowed it and probably digested it.
Okay.
So he can't get it back out.
That normally happens when you eat something.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to retrieve.
And now what happens is the bus pulls up at a stop and the transport police come on you got your tickets, you got your tickets.
And the pigeon doesn't have a ticket anymore.
The pigeon,
pigeon
never had
man
a ticket.
doesn't have it.
It's
Why doesn't the pigeon have a ticket?
because it's a pigeon. There's a sign on the wall that says pigeons travel for free.
If you are under 8 inches tall,
Yeah.
you travel for free.
Yeah.
Okay. If you regularly on people, you can travel for free. No
yeah.
problem.
Well, yeah, it's getting
I'd be
out.
alright
It's
then.
getting on the inside, so it can't on anyone, can it?
I
What?
suppose.
Like if it's in a bus, it can't.
Except for the other 8 deaf, dumb, and blind people on the bus.
Yeah, but he's got it on a leash. So he's got like a bit of control. But yeah, I think what happens is he gets out his ticket, like, because sometimes on the back they've got like free Big Mac or something, or Big Mac for $1.99.
Yeah.
So he's having a look at that, and the pigeon's just like,
That looks tasty.
Oh, I see.
has a look at it. So
Yeah,
he sees
so
the
he
Big
has a
Mac,
little cheeky glance.
and he's like,
I fancy some Big Mac sauce.
I'll have that.
I'll have a bit of the noms. And then what does the owner do? Does he go mad?
Like smacks it on the back of the head. Like, bad pigeon.
What's the pigeon? Does the pigeon have a name? Or is he just called Pigeon?
It's called Gin.
Gin?
Gin.
Like the drink or like the character from Tekken? Which one? So G or a J is what I'm asking you.
A Geon.
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 Like
pigeon.
pigeon. Yeah.
Pigeon. Oh,
Gin.
right. I literally didn't make that connection. When you said gin, I was like...
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. All right, well, not Qui-Gon Jinn, but pigeon.
Bit like Qui-Gon Jinn, but pigeon.
Pidge. Qui-Gon Pigeon, right.
Okay. So Jin's eaten the ticket. The guy, he's given him a smack on the head. He said bad
I'll
Jin.
write down his name.
Yeah.
I forget.
But write it down. But he's not.
Don't want to forget.
That's a vital. That wasn't the climax, but
That's the inciting incident. We're now in Act 2.
yeah, Act 2 then begins.
Okay.
So
So we're going to use like an inner monologue for this pigeon. So we could be like... That looks tasty. That looks like a nice bit of Big Mac. Right. He's got it in his hands, holding it too. I'm going to go.
and he's like,
And then we need him to as well.
smacks him.
Damn it, Jin.
Jin, you.
What are you playing at?
Yeah.
I will pluck you. I will pluck you and eat you.
I ate pigeon the other day. Not the other day, last year.
What?
It was quite nice.
Why did you do that?
Because it was on offer in Sainsbury's. It was like the
What?
cheapest meat I could find.
They literally sold pigeons?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't another meat with a pigeon on the box?
It said
Because I've been
pigeon
burned
meat.
before. I bought Nesquik and I thought it was going to be rabbits in it.
No,
That's
this
it.
was last year. I wasn't like 7
No, I was like 19.
when you thought that you'd
No,
buy
yeah.
Nesquik
I was gutted.
and you thought that there would be ground up little rabbits.
No, I thought there was going to be a chocolate rabbit in there.
Oh, right, okay.
but it was
Well,
just
no, I was
balls.
pretty sure it
It
said
wasn't.
pigeon meat
living.
on it. It didn't have a picture of a pigeon actually. It just said pigeon meat, and it was reduced because it was going off that day. So
How much did it cost? Because I can't imagine it cost much full price. Who wants pigeon meat?
I don't know. It's a delicacy, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it?
It was quite nice. It was very tender. It was like gamey. It was very tasty.
Is it better than chicken?
Yeah, actually.
What? No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Chicken's the best, I reckon.
Chicken's
Bacon.
very plain though, isn't it?
Bacon every day.
Yeah, but you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't ask if it's better than bacon.
Is it better than bacon?
It depends what type of bacon.
Normal bacon. Shop bacon. Pig bacon.
Sliced
Pig bacon. Oh, well, no.
Pig bacon.
Chicken bacon.
No. No, I mean, it's
Chicken
better
bacon.
than that.
Can't get that.
I've never had it. I'm sure you probably can.
No.
Yeah.
What is it? Just a strip of chicken that you fry?
You can get turkey bacon.
Can you?
Yeah. I think.
How do you? You know the bacon, like, why is it always the same size, the same shape?
Because they cut it that way.
What they cut it out like that?
No.
Well, I imagine they cut
What
a
part?
big part of the pig out.
What part of a pig looks like a bacon? Like, seriously though.
The leg. No, isn't
It's
it from the belly?
back bacon, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
back
it's back
bacon,
bacon,
right?
and then they cut like a big bit out of the pig.
Yeah.
They take it out,
And
and then they cut the whole thing into that shape, and then slice down it.
Okay, but why do they need to cut it into the bacon?
No, they don't cut it into that shape. They rip it into that shape. That's the shape. Like if you get a chicken breast, you rip it off the chicken. That's the shape it is.
No, but what
You
he's
get it
saying
in a
is
thing.
all the bits of bacon in the pack are exactly the
Yeah, I
same
know.
shape.
So it's
they
like
must
that
cut it
though.
into
It's
that
like
shape.
no, it's like that because then if you chop a piece of chicken breast up, it's going to be the same roughly throughout, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you
So it's the
buy
same.
2 different packs, they're still exactly the same shape.
Yeah, but
So they must cut it
2
into
different
that shape.
chicken breasts are still the same shape as well.
Nah, there's differences.
Well, so what you're saying is, if you rip the skin off a pig, there'd just be loads of bacon in it. that's all I'm getting.
No, it would be solid.
Yeah, you
though.
do that, Joe.
It would be solid.
maybe.
They then have to slice it up. Like it doesn't. It's not just like pieces of layers of.
Well, I know
bacon
with
over,
chicken
like, paper
nuggets,
mache.
McNuggets. With the McNuggets, they cut them into that shape.
Yeah.
They
For a
don't
very
cut it into that shape. They
They
mold
press
it
them,
into that
yeah.
shape. Yeah,
yeah, all right.
Same thing.
Yeah,
quite different.
they put it into a presser.
So anyway,
which gives you the
this
foot.
gin guy,
Gin.
just eating
Gin
this
is not a
ticket.
guy.
Gin is a
Gin is a
pigeon.
pigeon.
Pigeon, whatever. This gin pigeon.
Gin pigeon.
This
So
pigeon
he eats his own
gin.
ticket. We're still stuck on this.
All right, so he eats his own ticket just as
And
the
he
traffic
gets a
police are
smack on
coming
the
in,
head,
right?
Yeah,
and the traffic police
and the
come
traffic
in.
police come in. And they're like, tickets.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
And obviously, like, everyone,
Where's your tickets? Geese your tickets. Come on.
Is that what they sound like in Stoke?
Yeah.
don't forget your ticket.
Don't forget your tickets.
Have you got your ticket yet?
Make sure you got your tickets so you can get your discount Big Mac.
No luck getting them tickets then.
That's what I was just thinking as well. What makes you think it's murder? Sorry,
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah, so they stroll on to the bus.
They.
2 ticket collectors. They always come in pairs.
Yeah, but this time there's like 6.
So you got the muscle and
Oh my
there's not
goodness.
6.
6 of them.
Right.
Because
Okay.
they've been.
So are they like bandit ticket collectors from like? So this is like a dystopian future where you have big gangs of ticket collectors
Yeah,
roaming
yeah.
around, nicking people's money if they don't have a little bit of paper with Big Mac on.
I reckon, yeah.
Right.
And they're all wearing like jumpsuits.
Right.
Not that's important because of sound. But
What colour are the jumpsuits?
But if I'm going to be acting it, I need to know.
Okay, well, yeah.
So
the
who he
character.
is.
I'm the
They're
kind of
like
character that's
backstory.
going
They're
to
white.
wear
They're sort of like-
jumpsuit.
it reminds me of like Clockwork Orange, sort of white sort of clothes. So
they're wearing. So this is Clockwork Orange,
yeah,
but they're ticket collectors.
yeah.
So if people don't have a little ticket with Big Mac on them, what will they do? What will they do to you?
Nobody really knows. They
Give-
take you
give-
away
give you a harsh
and you
warning.
never get seen,
Well,
seen
basically
again.
what happens here is
Send you a strongly worded letter.
Sometimes
A frank
they even
letter.
send them to the
They send you a frank letter. And Gin's owner is scared of getting a frank letter. aren't
yeah.
they?
So he sees these guys coming. He's like, Gin, mate, you've completely me now.
He's talking to Gin, right?
Yeah, Gin
Gin's
can't
like,
speak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
but
it was my fault.
he's worried. He's like, he's in trouble. So what Gin does, right?
Gin hatches a plan.
Yeah, he
I'm
hatches a
liking
plan. And they're coming up, staring at this guy. He's sat at the back. He picks Gin up, puts out the window, lets Gin like fly out the bus.
Has he still got his lead? His
He's
lead?
let go of the leash,
Right.
but the leash is still attached, so it's sort of waving around all over the
Right,
place.
it's going up.
Yeah, he's struggling to fly.
Great sound effects we can have here.
Yeah, so he's flying down the side of the bus, and he comes up to the driver's window, and he's like, "Let's get a ticket."
Can I just get a ticket, mate?
Yeah. Well, actually,
or rather,
yeah. So basically, he can't speak, but he can sort
Bus
of.
driver's like, what?
bus-
What are you saying?
The bus driver's like, I think I know what he's talking about, because he puts, he's a
I
smart
can
guy.
sense.
Puts 2 and 2 together.
Well, bus drivers don't normally talk to you that much. When you get on, you just give them the money and they just give you a ticket. There's not
know.
really any communication. So I imagine if a pigeon did get on with £1.80, is that how much ticket? £2.20.
Yeah.
If a pigeon did get on with £2.20 and dumps a day, I don't think the bus driver would object. He'd just press the little button, because I don't think I've ever been spoken to by a bus driver. I was spoken to by a bus driver on one occasion
Yeah.
when I got it had the right number but the wrong destination written on the bus. So I was supposed to be getting like the 152,
Okay.
and it was, but then the thing on the front of the bus said that it was going to like Tesco's or something, and I was like, it didn't say Tesco's, it said like Warfield. So I got on and I was like, oh, is this are you going through Binfield? And he was like, what does it say on the front of the bus? I was like, oh, it says Warfield, but I was wondering if you were going through Binfield. And he went, nope. And I went, oh, all right then. And I got off, and as I was getting off, I just heard him go,
Really?
I was like, what? Why are you so aggro? Change your number, man.
That's like the other day, I was in London, and I wanted to get the bus from like Elephant and Castle to Waterloo, which was like 2 stops. But I got on the wrong side of the road. So I got on and I was like,
but you ended up.
well, I was like, can I get a ticket to Waterloo? And obviously I didn't realise, but it's just the same. You just get 1 ticket.
Yeah.
takes you anywhere. He was like,
Oh, really?
So he was like, yes, even though I was on the wrong side of the road. So I bought my ticket, sat down, ended up in like East London after like 2 hours. And I was like, why didn't you tell me that this is the wrong side of the road?
You just got off the bus and it was just like doof, 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 ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I then had to get back on the end of the bus. On the
How's
end.
EastEnders? Ding, 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 ding,
Do
ding.
do 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 do. Anyway,
Anywho,
What were we saying?
so this pigeon is just tapped on the window.
Yeah,
of
he's
the
tapped
bus
on the
driver,
window,
right?
and
And he's
the
getting
bus
his,
driver's
he's got
getting
his £2
aggro.
under a wing, right?
Yeah,
he's like, there you go.
So has he got
Is it an
£2.20?
African
It's quite an
bird?
awkward amount for a
well,
for a
he's
pigeon
actually
to carry.
he's got a £2 coin.
It's
So
only
it's
£2.
20p short.
He's 20p
is it-
short.
Is he?
Gutted. And what are the collectors doing in this time?
They're still walking. They're quite slow.
We're gonna have a
Right.
cut
They must be
between these
really
two.
slow.
Well, there's like-
Is it a massive bus? Because there's 6 of them.
Yeah, it's a normal sized bus. It's not double decker though.
And Jim was sitting at the back of the bus? Right, yeah. Good.
And
There is 6 other people on the bus. Don't forget.
thought it was
so-
8.
Yeah.
There's 6 other people on the bus, 8 in total.
Ah,
Not
Including Jin.
Not including Jin.
Who's this mystery man?
this is our second character
Yeah,
that we established at the beginning.
Right,
We haven't met
okay.
him yet.
Okay.
We haven't. I'll introduce that. Ooh.
Oh.
I'll introduce them later. Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I forgot about that character. No, I'm joking. No, seriously. So, yeah, basically, so these other ticket inspectors, they're like tickets.
They're quite mild-mannered.
They're quite mild-mannered because people have got their tickets.
Right. But then when people don't have the tickets,
like,
that's when things get
passive
ugly.
aggressive,
So,
like,
you
Yeah,
get
so
on my bus for that
these
ticket.
guys giving out tickets.
Cut you
And they're
off.
sort of,
Wrong neighbourhood, man.
there's quite a lot of them, so they're sort of
You dare to get on a bus.
struggling to get through the gap. Like, they're like walking in a line.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
When you get on a bus, the driver gives you your ticket.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that you get ticket collectors.
But they do
on a
do that.
bus.
I've been on a bus before and the ticket people have come.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it on trains. I've never. What? So the bus stops, so a ticket
Yeah.
collector
No,
can get
this
on.
Yeah.
actually
How do you get on a bus without? Would you just sneak past the driver?
I think that the idea is that the bus driver lets you on for free because you're a friend or something.
Yeah, and
So
also
they're catching out the bus drivers more than they're catching
So
out
this
you.
bus driver's a bit of a wrong un, because they've sent 6 ticket collectors after him.
yeah,
What
no,
if?
6 is the average. Sometimes,
average.
sometimes they send like,
12.
well, yeah, exactly, 12, 13.
Depends on how little people there are. Because there's 8 people, they
But-
only need 6.
'cause at the
if there was
moment,
2 people, you'd need 12.
But you know,
at least.
some
Because at
buses
the moment, the ratio of collectors to travellers is 1-to-1.
Almost.
almost.
So almost 1-to-1. So it's
If there was 30
talking
people on
weight
that
and
bus,
fuel wise, it's costing them as much to take these ticket collectors around as it is to take the travellers.
they get paid a fortune as well, like £15 an hour.
it's because
Well, and that's in 2042. There's inflation.
Yeah.
That's
this
yeah.
is Stoke
isn't
though.
it? This is Stoke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
I
forget.
feel sorry for anybody who lives in Stoke after this. I've never even been there. I'm sure it's probably a nice place, but I'm never
Doesn't
going
have a very
now.
nice name though, does it? It's a
Stoke.
bit like Staines.
Stoke-on-Trent. What's wrong with stain? Oh, stains. Yeah.
It's like a stain.
Underpants stain.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Egg
that's a
ham.
bit of a digression.
Eggham.
Yeah. Egg.
We live in
Egham,
Eggham.
Egham, mate. Egham.
Phonetic Eggham.
Egham. Phonetic, phonetic. Let's just get on with this story.
So,
Just yawning.
I've lost completely what's going on.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Jin was getting on the bus.
Yeah, so he's knocking on the window and he's like,
The bus driver thinks he knows what's going on. Ticket. Kiss ticket.
and
ticket
he's like
back.
rapping like
On the window.
on the
right.
window.
Are they moving at this point?
No, stop.
Right,
Stationary.
okay.
And the
Stationary.
bus driver looks around and he's like, he knows what's going on. He's seen the fact that this guy sent his pigeon down the side of the bus. He knows he ain't got a ticket, or if he's eating it. He doesn't know that he's eating it, but he knows he's like lost it or something. He
Right.
might have had his hand out the window and just let go.
Okay.
That'd been a bit silly. So he's like,
So, sorry. I hate to be picky, but this bird is so well trained that he can buy a bus ticket, but he's not well trained enough to know that a picture of a Big Mac isn't a Big Mac.
He's still a bird.
What a stupid question.
His stomach's bigger than his
Cats.
brain.
Right.
Can be really well trained. Okay, maybe dogs can be really well trained. They still chase their tail. They're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is an exceptionally smart pigeon. I've never met a dog that could buy a ticket for a train. Or is this a genetically mutated chicken? But a pigeon. It's not even a chicken. It's a pigeon.
It's not a chicken, no.
No, I know.
It's got some like attributes of genetic mutation.
Okay.
Like
Such as being able to carry money and buy bus tickets.
it's got bigger hands.
Hands? Got hands?
Feet. It's got bigger
It's got
feet.
big feet and big hands.
It's got no hands.
Right, it's got no hands.
It's got one hand.
It's got one hand, what, in the middle of its chest?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Alright, so it can carry the money in that hand. It's quite useful.
Right,
It's got like 5 limbs.
yeah.
Alright, so
So it's really
it's
useful.
like wraps on it. No, wraps with its beak. Louder. Like that. Like a
We've done this a few times.
yeah, with at least 4. So the driver cracks open the window and is like, go on then. Like sort of on the slide. The other 6 guys are heading down towards the back now.
They're getting closer. Tension's
They
rising.
haven't actually been walking that long. We've just been trying to get past this part.
Yeah.
I know. They've literally
Yeah.
been walking for seconds.
Right.
So
Gin's in and out quickly.
he's giving him the cash. He's gone, you know, I'm a bit short. I've got my 20p.
Right.
Good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this, yeah.
You know, go buy you a drink. So
How's he going to do that? He's
look,
can't even afford a bus ticket.
He'll owe him a drink.
he'll
That's the
owe him a
idea, I
drink.
think.
Buy him a drink. Not how he's going to buy him a drink.
So otherwise he'd have enough money.
So the bus driver's like, all right, fair enough. Ticket. Pigeon in his mouth. Unfortunately, the pigeon, Gin, sees that Big Mac again.
Oh, no. What's that old pigeon
So
going to do?
he gets in
What's
his
he gonna
mouth and he's just flying down the side of the bus. And he's just his eyes just start looking down. And in his beak is a juicy Mac.
And because it's even closer to his eyes now, he thinks, man, this is a giant Big Mac.
do? But it's in his mouth and he doesn't put 2 and 2 together and think, it's in my mouth, but it doesn't taste like a Big Mac.
No.
Do pigeons have taste?
I don't know. I'm not
They
one.
eat anything.
Do they?
Yeah, pretty much. They're rats with wings.
Are
That's what
they?
I was saying.
But this is a smart pigeon.
Still rat with wings.
Anyway.
Smart rat with wings.
Anyway. Right, so this time
He's flying.
he's flying. He flies back in, sits down, still in his mouth. Here they come. He's like, all right, well then, Gin, good boy. Let's get the ticket. It's like,
Right, they can't see you, Jake.
oh,
You got
I'm acting it out. and basically what's happening is
Jake is acting out a tug of war with a pigeon.
Yeah.
basically the Gin will not give this ticket. Can we swear?
I don't know.
No.
He will not give this
Damn ticket.
blasted ticket back.
What?
You can't what? So it's a bit of a tug of war, and here come the 6 guys. One of them's got a baseball bat now
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, where did he pull that from?
from the shelf. Someone
Okay.
had left it.
So there's like so
lost
it's not
property.
like an emergency. He has a key around his neck, and they have like a box on the wall where it's like in case of ticket collectors' use.
Nah,
And then,
someone-
like
someone-
a police box.
it's
but
basically-
a
How do we
baseball
hear that?
bat. What?
How would you hear
No,
that?
it's not. It's fine.
It's a talking box.
All that's happened is someone's left their baseball bat
Okay.
and
Much
he's picked it
easier.
up.
Okay.
But obviously, it's a bit of a frightening sight when you see this guy walking down with a bat. He's swinging it as well.
In white overalls.
He's just
Keeping
swinging
track
it.
of all this.
Yeah, man.
He swings it because he's having a laugh. He's on £15 an hour. He's doing well for himself. He's
Okay.
doing all right. So there's a tug of war going on. There's a guy with a baseball bat coming down. Tensions are high now. Tensions really, really high. Right, sort of up in the ceiling. And basically, this tug of war gets so tense that he just rips the ticket in half.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like that. And he holds his half a ticket up, and a guy comes down, and he's like, "You got your ticket." in a Somerset
You got
accent,
your ticket.
even though he's not in Somerset.
Well,
He's from
you, my
Somerset.
lover, have you got your ticket?
does
Because if you
Stoke
haven't,
sound
I'm going
like?
to smash your head with this bat. What?
What does Stoke sound like?
Isn't it like an hour down the road?
From where? Here?
Yeah.
I think it's sort
You
of
sure?
We're going to take a quick break now. Welcome back to part 2 of PictureSquish. We're talking about Jake's story about a pigeon.
Welcome back to PictureSquish with Stan,
PictureSquish.
Harry, and Jake.
PictureSquish.
So far, we've been working on a great. What's the 2509?
Yeah, just say it out loud.
Everyone knows.
That's the password for Harry's everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
2559.
let's just have a brief overview. We are on a bus. There are 2 people on that bus. There are also another 6 people on that bus, but that's not important. They are extras. One has a pet pigeon. Bus is driving through Stoke-on-Trent. We are in the year 2042, and they are not going to a new arcade that has just been built 20 years ago.
It's 2 years ago.
No, it was like it was.
Or was it 2031?
Yeah,
2031.
31.
Okay.
Can't forget that.
So
basically, let me reintroduce you to
Jin.
the story.
the pigeon
Well, let Stan do it.
eats his own ticket, his owner's ticket,
Yeah.
just as the traffic police come in. There's 6 of them because this is a dystopia, especially in Stoke. Anyway,
It's already a dystopia, some might say. Oh! Sorry.
none of us have ever been to Stoke, so this is just speculation. But
It's pure conjecture. It's 100% conjecture.
anyway, so the owner, this guy, what's his name?
Danny O'Donoghue.
Danny O'Donoghue. Danny O'Donoghue sends Jin out the window to buy a
Singer of the
ticket.
Script.
Yeah.
What?
He's the lead singer of the script.
Oh, perfect.
Why is that perfect?
Because we are writing a script.
That was subliminal, subconscious
Put me in
genius.
headphones. Alison. Okay.
Okay, so anyway. Danny O'Donoghue sends Jin out the window to go down the bus and buy another ticket from the bus driver before the traffic police can get to him in his seat. He buys a ticket after some tapping on the window. The bus driver's smart. He knows what's going on. He sells him a ticket, sells Jin the ticket, even though he's 20p short, because Jin promises to buy a drink for him later. So he flies back, comes in the window. But again, the reason why he ate the pigeon, the reason why Jin the pigeon ate the ticket before was because it had a Big Mac on it. This time there's still a Big Mac on it. So he
Or
tries.
is
He
it like a
refuses to
chicken
like
sandwich?
relinquish the
Is
ticket.
it not like a chicken sandwich now, or is it just
Oh, actually, yeah. Let's say it's a
McChicken
McChicken
sandwich?
Okay, McChicken
sandwich.
with
Covered
a side
in
of fries.
I really
beans?
want one now.
fries.
Really,
Fries.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
What about
let's
some
go McDonald's.
coleslaws? There's some coleslaws there too.
All right, let's go see if McDonald's by. That's the end
Who's
of.
been able to get coleslaw at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Do they not do that there?
No?
Hey,
No, they don't have beans either. You're thinking of KFC.
Yeah, you're thinking of kufsa.
Kufsa.
You're thinking
Well,
of the
McDonald's seems like a little bit of a heathen's place then, if it doesn't have coleslaw and beans.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd rather
Maybe
go
you're
to
just a
Kufka. Definitely rather go to
Yes.
Kufsa then. Anyway, so at the moment, the 6 traffic police are coming down the aisle, and Jin is still fighting with Danny O'Donoghue for this ticket, and it rips in half just as they get there. So and then now they come up to Danny O'Donoghue and they say, "You got your ticket, mate," and he doesn't. Well, at least he's got half of one. And then the next thing that happens is we fire one of these 2 for not turning their phone on silent.
My phone's on silent.
that wasn't me.
No?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, so what happens next, Jake? He's got a baseball bat in his hands. He's aggro.
Oh,
He's
yeah, forgot
mad.
about that.
Okay. Well, basically, let's get back in the zone because we're in 2042 now. So this is no 2014 in Stoke-on-Trent.
Right.
It's pretty similar actually. It hasn't really developed much. But what has happened is
You could almost say there's no point setting it in 2042.
well, no, because there is because you won't see, right? So 2042, the roads are a bit derelict now. They're like breaking up a bit.
A bit.
Yeah. Especially this one bridge in Stoke-on-Trent, which is they've been at the council like for years about this bridge.
Right.
Disrepair,
Okay.
dodgy,
Okay.
on the bus route.
Okay.
So bus going over the bridge.
Right.
Bridge just collapses into the ocean. Not the ocean, but like
The Trent.
the Trent. The Trent.
Indeed.
Indeed, it collapses into the Trent. Right. All 6 guys through the window, smash.
That was 6 men falling over.
Chaos on the bus. Jin is out of the window like a flash. He sees what's happening. Danny O'Donoghue's in a bit of trouble.
Oh no,
He's going down with it.
I'm really
With
scared.
the bus.
You've got a lot of talent. I'm really scared.
The bus just hits the water. Straight down to the seabed. The bus
The
driver's
seabed.
the Trent bed. Down to the Trent bed.
Right.
And just, settles at the bottom on its wheels.
Okay.
So, got a bit of trouble here. So,
But this is the future. It's a waterproof bus.
unfortunately, it's not. This bus is from like 1999.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is a really,
That's a
it's an
good
antique
bus. If it's
Well,
lost...
it's an antique tour. It's a tour of the old monuments of the city. So they're on a really old bus.
Yeah, okay. They're going to the Britannia Stadium next, Stoke City.
Right.
But they obviously haven't got there. It's an absolute tragedy to
Wait,
be honest.
hang on a minute. Who's going there?
The bus.
Daniel.
Danny is.
Yeah.
How's he getting out of the bus?
He's not anymore, is he? He's
not
crashed
anymore.
into a
He's
river. That was his original intention.
The original intention was to go to the
To
stadium.
go see Stoke City, yeah.
Right, no worries.
Well, I don't know why you'd want to, but
No. They've been relegated like
So-
18 times in the past 24 years. So
Right, okay.
in 2042.
yeah, no. So they're now in the same league as like Bracknell Town.
Yeah.
You're right.
Um,
They still have a stadium though.
yeah. It's got like 30,000 seats. All right.
It gets
But
filled with
They
like...
had to sack their gardener though, so it's just like over. It's like Jumanji on the pitch.
they've only got like 6 players as well.
They
And they're
play
all
the little
called
league
Dave.
five-a-side.
They're all called Dave Hudson because they could only afford one name on the back of the shirt.
Hudson Town.
Alright, so this bus has just splashed down to the bottom of the
Yeah.
Trent.
Right. And obviously
Jin is out.
Jin is out, and he's got, he's really fond of Daniel O'Donoghue, lead singer of the Script.
Yeah.
He likes the Script.
He's still 30 though, because you said he was 30. So at this point, he's still 30. So he's found like an age.
Yeah. In like May 2014, there's this
Right.
whole thing like pause your age.
It's a couple of months.
Yeah, from real life. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mad.
Sucks
I wonder if
for-
that's going to come true.
Sucks for anyone who's going to die in the
This
next
is a
couple
real
of
life
months.
story
Yeah.
Okay.
He's time traveller.
based on a true story. In the future,
Time travelling. Man.
I've been time traveling for years.
So, what happens? What's the conclusion? We need to get a conclusion now. What's
alright.
happening to Jin and
We've not
Danny?
got much time, have we?
And
Yeah,
the
so
six
We've got to perform this.
Yeah.
No, this is the performance.
No, we got to try.
All right, so
Story time with Jay.
Jin
PictureSquish.
really fond of his owner.
PictureSquish. Mate,
What?
I thought you turned your phone on silent.
I don't even know what that was.
My phone's not even in the building. Let's get on.
You're so
What, is it
you're
home?
so
No, it's
indie.
alright there.
That is the building.
Shut up.
Elvis is.
Suggestions based on McBusted.
So, what's happening now?
That was my email.
So Jin. Another thing you should know about Jin. He's got
to release a book, this pigeon.
Super pigeon strength.
Right.
All right.
Yet Danny was still able to have a tug of war with him.
Well, that's why he lost.
I said
That's why he lost.
super pigeon strength. Not super
Yeah,
pigeon
but you were about to say that he pulls the bus out of the water.
strength. I was not. So basically, what he does is he pulls a wheel off the bus. That's all he does. And he lifts it up and carries it to Danny.
Okay.
Jin punctures a hole in the tyre, and so Danny can breathe.
Wait, what? So Danny's got his lips pressed up to the tyre and he's inhaling the oxygen in the tyre.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's not dying yet.
This is 2042. They fill tyres with 100% oxygen
Right.
these days.
It's not a bad idea.
They do. I saw it in Coronation Street. I think that's what happened.
Really?
Did they do that in Coronation Street?
We don't know, mate. We're
You're what?
we're here with you, so we don't.
Okay, well, forget about that. So,
No, it's been said. That's
Alright.
happening.
It's happening. No. This is happening. The,
Alright,
the tire thing is happening.
Okay.
It's real life. It's happening.
Okay.
It's
Based on a true story.
based on a future story.
Okay.
Based on a future story. It is.
That
Right.
is going to happen.
So it's got to happen now. So basically, then he's saving his life with this tire.
Okay.
6 guys. They're all
Right.
they're all
Dead.
dead, drowned.
So the fact that you picked up a baseball bat is almost irrelevant to the story.
It's completely irrelevant. To this.
Right. It's
I
like
agree.
a MacGuffin.
It's like
A red herring, you might
a
say.
red
Yeah.
herring. I agree.
It's a red pigeon.
A red pigeon.
Because herrings no longer exist in 2042.
Yeah.
A grey
Replaced
pigeon.
with pigeons.
10
years ago.
Is Jeff Gray?
Gin.
Gin
Sorry?
Gray?
Gay.
It's Gin Gray.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a grey pigeon.
He's a great pigeon.
Grey pigeon.
So he's given Danny this tyre and he's breathing oxygen out of it.
Yeah. And now, so Danny was pretty depressed
Mm.
when this bus went down. He was like, it's all over. Pretty sad. He was pretty, he was pretty set for the end.
Okay.
He was
But
barely breathing.
his,
His heart rate stopped, but he was barely breathing.
yeah, what song's that? Script, yeah.
Yeah. He's got time, but he's got freedom.
He's got time, but he's got
He
a
just wanted.
tyre.
He was ready for his place in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So now he's going to try and escape. He's walking down the bus. It's filled up with water, but he can still walk because he's got heavy shoes on. And he bashes his way out the door. Jin's
He's
like,
singing Hall of Fame while he does all of this.
he's singing It's the Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks.
Right. Relevant.
Completely irrelevant.
Alright.
It's the edge of... Yeah, you know that one?
No.
Seven.
Never heard of
All
it.
right.
All right.
Okay. So
So he bashes out the door. He can still breathe. There's still like 50% oxygen left in this tire. And he starts floating up to the surface. Jin is over the moon. He's like,
So Jin flew under the water, pulled off the bus wheel, threw it through the window.
yeah.
Okay.
there's no issues with this so
No,
far. I don't see.
There's no issue at all.
Okay.
There's no biological boundaries whatsoever.
No.
Okay. So this is he over the moon together, and then what happens? They just live happily ever after.
No, we're not finished yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So they're floating
This
up
is getting long.
they're floating up to the surface now.
Trust me, there's not a lot of useful information in it.
So he's basically saved his life.
Right.
I don't know if you got that from this. But
Yeah. No,
So,
I just thought he just
He
left
saved his life. Tire floats up just in time. Just about to run out of oxygen.
So all the stuff about him eating his ticket is just purely like pointless and irrelevant
Character
because
building.
they were still going to fall in a butt.
Yeah, you're right.
It's character building.
It's context.
It's character building.
It makes it more dramatic when Danny's dying.
If you had to use one word to describe Danny O'Donoghue's character, what would it be?
Bit of a wimp, really.
That's not one word.
Wimp.
Can I hyphenate a word?
Yeah.
Can I have pigeon?
Well, yeah. So I've built this character, and you've managed to describe him in one word, and that's pigeon. I'd say pigeon friendly.
Pigeon friendly. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. The great characters of past stories have been described better.
Yeah.
Like Han Solo. What do you describe his character as?
Heroic.
Yeah, sort of cocky,
Cocky.
womanizer. And then we've got Danny O'Donoghue.
I'd describe him as a man whose ship can do the Kessel Run in under 6 parsecs. I hope it's 6. I really hope it's 6 because now if I've said that wrong, I'm going to sound like a right douchebag.
Oh, isn't? Well,
Should we do a run through of this then?
Yeah, right. Let's
Saved his life, and
It's finished. That's the end.
and he's. Oh,
Credits roll. And
I'm
it gets an
I'm
ovation.
forever in
at
your
the-
debt.
It gets an ovation at the Cannes Film Festival. Basically, this film
Right.
wins the Palm.
So the
Palm
camera
d'Or.
comes out and it's all a film.
Yeah.
And it's all directed by Jin, and he's like sitting there and he's like smoking a joint and he's like, "Ugh,
I like it.
this was
Yeah.
So,
small."
Alright, Well, that was a twister. So who wants to be who then? There's only 2 characters.
I would
really.
like to be Jin.
That third character never appeared.
So
Another twister.
So how about you do the sound effects?
All right.
Stan does sound effects.
Yeah.
Jake, you be Danny. Well, no, you could be Jin.
All right.
Because I feel like you're inside Jin's head.
I am.
And you have a very similar mental complexion.
And you are Danny.
Danny, yeah.
And I'll also be the ticket collector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you two are the main
I
characters.
don't know
I'll be the
how
extras.
this is going to work.
Yeah.
So, I got this script written here. Do you want to like bring it up on your phone, on your
Google Drive.
Google Drive if you can?
We're going to take a quick break once we've discussed the statistics of our semantics of our...
What are you on about?
We'll be back in 5.
There you go.
And we're back.
PictureSquish.
Welcome back to to the last, final, most amazing section of PictureSquish with Stan, Harry, and Jake.
PictureSquish.
This is a crazy long story, by the way. I've just seen.
Right. Okay.
All
So.
right.
Sorry.
Wait, are these guys already on the bus? Do they need to come on so they can have a
already
ticket?
on the
They're already on the
bus.
bus.
They're already on the
Story
bus.
begins.
So, what's this called again?
This is cool. We need to start again. It's called Jin's Tale.
Jin's Tale.
Yeah.
So, Jin's Tale, written by Stan, Harry, and Jake.
Mainly Jake.
Written by Jake, edited by Stan and Harry.
There we go.
There you go.
Jin's Tale, written by Jake, edited by Stan and Harry. Do we do the credits at the beginning or the end?
I'd do them at the end, generally.
The end?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Jin's story, written
Jin's
by
Tale.
Jake. Jin's Tale. Okay.
It's been about 5 minutes. We still haven't got past the first.
Jin's Tale, written by Jake Taylor, edited by Stan and Harry.
So at the moment, I'm fighting over a ticket with my pigeon.
What are you doing this for? What are you saying?
Because how are we supposed to know that that's happening?
There needs to be
He
some
eats
sort of
it.
narration.
All right, I'll be going. Oh, Jin, my pet pigeon, who's mutated in the year 2042 in Stoke-on-Trent. What are you looking at my ticket for?
Big man.
Right, serious faces, guys, come on.
Well, you want the Big Mac from my ticket? Well, you can't have it. No. What are you doing, Jin? You've eaten my ticket. You've eaten my ticket, you silly little bastard.
I almost didn't realise it was your ticket.
This is the traffic police. Please have your tickets at the ready as we come down the bus to check your tickets.
Oh no! Now 6 men have come on the bus dressed in white overalls and they're ticket collectors because in the year 2042 it's a dystopian future where ticket collectors roam about murdering people who don't have tickets for the bus which is still in service because it's on an antique tour.
Oh. Danny,
Quick!
I'll get you a ticket.
Get out the window! I will let go of your leash so you can fly to the front door.
Can I have your ticket, please, miss? Thank you for your ticket.
Quick, Jin, they're
Can I have your
coming!
ticket, please?
All
Thank
6
you.
of them, very, very
Can I have your ticket,
slowly.
please? Thank you.
Driver.
Can I have your ticket, please? Thank you.
What do you want?
Can I have your ticket, please?
What do you want?
Thank you.
I didn't have a
Can I have your
ticket.
ticket, please?
You want a ticket?
Thank you.
Right.
I got
Can I have your ticket,
2.
please?
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
you buy me a drink. Well, here's your ticket. Quick, fly back because the ticket collectors are getting
Can I have
quicker
your
to
ticket,
him.
please? Thank you.
Oh, you
Can I
got
have
me
your
a new
ticket, please?
ticket. Wow, thank you so much.
Can I have your ticket, please?
No, I've got it. No, Jin, give me it. Stop pulling it out.
There is your ticket, sir.
Chicken sandwich and
Just
I love them.
give me a minute, all right?
Please, sir, I need your ticket
Jin,
now.
Give me the ticket.
I don't want to give you my ticket.
It's lucky we're coming up to this particularly rickety-looking bridge.
I need the ticket now, sir.
He ate it.
That is no excuse. I need the ticket now,
Well-
sir. Whoa, what was that? Blub, 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 blub. Ticket, please. Ticket.
Now, Jake.
Daddy!
Yes?
You can't hear me. I'm above the water.
Sorry.
I'll save my friend Danny. I'm a superhuman, super pigeon boy. I'm gonna plunge down deep into the Trent, and I'm gonna get a tire for my friend. That tire's pretty damn heavy. Daddy!
No,
Daddy, can you hear me?
Now I can breathe thanks to my strangely Southern American pigeon.
I'm from New Orleans.
Now I can swim forward and I can smash out.
I love my friend.
And so Danny walked down the bus, with his tyre round his face, breathing the oxygen from it, through the beautifully pierced hole that Jin had put in it. He opened the doors to the bus.
I won't bother saving anyone.
Danny, you gonna make it, or you gonna need another tire?
I'm gonna make it.
Jin was sitting by the side of the River Trent, watching, waiting. Some bubbles appeared on the surface.
Watching, waiting,
And then,
deliberating.
I'm alive.
Daddy!
Are we not in?
Daddy, I'm gonna carry you up.
Daddy, we're not in Kansas anymore.
What?
We're alive. We're alive. Now we can go and see Stoke play Bracknell Town with their 5 players called Dave Hudson.
Let's go.
Yay!
You got my ticket?
and we'll only be 5 minutes late.
No, I lost the ticket.
I ate it.
The end.
And thus concludes the story of Jin.
Oh, me.
And there we had Jake as Jin the pigeon, Harri as Danny O'Donoghue,
Lead singer of the
And-
script.
lead singer of the script. And also he was playing the bus driver, and Stan Optenbrow as the 6th policeman and various sound effects.
All 2 of them. Thank you for listening. This has been PictureSquish with the fabulously amazing, I want to kiss his head, Jake Taylor.
Don't do that.
And Stan and Harry. We're far less important. Really, it could just be him.
I couldn't present.
No one can present like I can present.
You're
No one
right.
can miss up my words like I can miss up my words.
Miss up.
Miss up.
Exactly.
Irony. The end.
Ba-dum-bum.